Hi everyone, First Alert Meteorologist Alicia Wilson with you on this Saturday as we track some severe thunderstorms that are working across portions of the southeast and also the Tennessee Valley at the moment. So let's get you up to speed on what we are expecting as we wrap up the weekend here and what we're going to be looking at as far as the severe weather threat goes. It looks like it's going to be heading into our area around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. We're still expecting heavy rainfall, strong winds, strong damaging winds, also possibly some hail, and we can't rule out an isolated tornado. That threat's going to continue to push towards the east and eventually make it into Charlotte anywhere between about 5 a.m. and 9 a.m. And there'll be an ongoing severe weather threat all the way through 1 p.m. for our far eastern counties. So now is the time to prepare. We've seen lots of storm damage from yesterday across portions of Missouri, getting down into Alabama today. Here's what we're looking at. There's going to be a strong cold front working its way through the area, and out ahead of it, some strong to severe thunderstorms. We're stopping here at 6 o'clock. You can see just about our entire area is going to be impacted by some heavy rainfall, and embedded within this will be some thunderstorm activity, and some of those storms could be strong to severe. Again, it's not going to completely exit the area until the early afternoon hours. So we will continue with our first alert weather day for tomorrow as we track these strong to severe thunderstorms. Want to get you up on the latest now. We do have a wind advisory that was issued earlier this afternoon from the National Weather Service. You can see all of the counties that are highlighted in the brown. That's where we have that wind advisory. So it's only Lancaster and Chesterfield counties that are not in it as of right now, but I suspect they'll be added to this wind advisory that goes from midnight until 2 o'clock in the afternoon for winds gusting upwards of 50 miles per hour. So today we saw, or we were seeing right now, the severe weather impacting most of the southeast, stretching right on into portions of Indiana, Ohio, and West Virginia. But you see the bullseye there for that high risk across Alabama and Mississippi, and that's where they're seeing the severe weather right now. We've got this line of thunderstorms that continues to work through Tennessee, also Alabama, getting all the way down into the Florida Panhandle there, and highlighted in the red, that's where we actually have seen several reports of wind damage, also tornadoes, and you see there even some reports of hail. So that's what we'll be watching out for. These are all the local storm reports from the last 24 hours, and I'm sure there's going to be more added to that as we go throughout this evening. I've got that tornado watch that you see there in the red for Alabama, Mississippi, and the Panhandle of Florida. That goes all the way until 1 o'clock in the morning, and we'll just continue to watch these storms march towards the east. The current position of the cold front just to the east of Jackson, Mississippi there, along with Memphis. All of this is going to be headed our way from the overnight hours into early Sunday morning. Checking out what's happening in Charlotte and our surrounding cities. It's been fairly quiet out there. We had highs into the 70s for today. There's going to be a stray shower possible after sunset, but we're really not looking at the bulk of the rainfall coming in here and the thunderstorm activity until early tomorrow morning. So we remain at a level 2 out of 5 for seeing severe thunderstorms for all of the area that's highlighted in the yellow there, and a level 1 out of 5 from the mountains all the way down to Greenville. That's the SPC outlook for tomorrow. Again, let's walk you through Futurecast here so we can get a timing on this. And you'll see about an hour difference or variation here, but overall you just need to know the first half of the day tomorrow, that's when we're going to see heavy rainfall and the threat for severe storms. And that all kicks off for our western cities and counties, stretching all the way from Boone, getting into Cleveland County and to Shelby. And around 6 o'clock, it'll be portions of West Charlotte and pretty much half of Mecklenburg County right around that 6 a.m. hour. And that will continue to push eastward. It's around this time that we'll be watching out for isolated tornadoes. It could happen anywhere in our area. That's why you want to get prepared now. 9 o'clock, continue to work its way into Cabarrus County, Rowan County, Union, Chesterfield, you name it, all of our eastern counties. And finally, as we get towards the 10 o'clock hour, it's pushed farther east, but we're still dealing with some strong to severe thunderstorms, and we'll have to watch out for possibly some isolated storms for the early afternoon hours. You can see around 2 o'clock, possibly an isolated thunderstorm in and around Albemarle. So we'll just have to watch out for this as the front continues to work its way through the area. Even for the early nighttime hours, there could be an isolated shower or thunderstorm, but the bulk of the activity will be for the first half of the day. Again, we're going to be watching out for tornadic activity, so isolated tornadoes, strong damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour, possibly some small hail, and then of course we've got the heavy rainfall that we'll be dealing with. All right, we've got a wide variety of temperatures here, from 54 in the mountains to 67 in Lincolnton, and farther south we're still into the lower 70s there. Charlotte's still holding on at 70. Just to our south, once you get around Columbia, there is a warm front that's kind of just lingering around, hasn't quite pushed farther towards the north, so we'll see our temperatures pretty much holding into the 60s, possibly even the low 70s for tonight before those showers and storms head our way. And there you see our projected low temperatures for tonight, expecting a low of around 66 in Charlotte, but the main focus will be on the thunderstorm threat for the overnight going into early Sunday morning. Highs again going to be into the 70s for tomorrow. Let's check out your 7-day forecast. First alert weather day for tomorrow with thunderstorms likely. Some of those could be severe. And from there, we're clearing out and drying out for St. Patrick's Day. A high of 65, 73 on Tuesday, closing in on near 80 for Wednesday. Then an isolated shower or thunderstorm will be possible on Thursday with a high of 70. And for now, Friday and even next weekend is looking pretty quiet. Hey, that's the latest that we have from right here at WBTV and the First Alert Weather Center. Be sure to join us later on tonight around 11 o'clock. We're going to have more news, weather, and even some sports for you tonight, and we'll keep you posted. Of course, if we get a warning and once we get a watch, we'll let you know all about that. I'll be here along with Chief Meteorologist Al Kunklin, also Rachel Coulter. We're all going to be here and keeping you posted on the latest weather developments. We'll see you then.